Hey, what is up guys? So I got something super hyped to share with you guys today. It is a SHURANUI zombie plant synchro deck that is so explosive. You guys would think that this is like one of the best decks in the format. When I watched this replay, I was like, whoa, you know what? I kind of want to play this deck now because Plant Synchro, as some of you guys know, was one of my favorite decks just because it wasn't really an archetype base. You just kind of played and you kind of just was like, you know what? I'll make this card because it's really good right now. Now, you are going to be drawing a lot of cards in this combo, and that can determine what you can make. But the fact that he's able to bust this out just lets me know that this deck is super viable. Just watch what the guy pulls off. Thanks, Rivenus, for sending in this sweet replay. I also will be giving you guys a deck profile for this deck, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying that in the comment section below. Before you even let this replay finish out, watch what you're able to do in this deck, because you're able to kind of do some dirty stuff with the side frame Lord Omega. Like, that card is insane. In combination with just the SHURANUI Sage and the Jewels of the Valiant, like, we're looking at a pretty decent deck over here. And I think it's a deck that a lot of people will enjoy. It is going to be more of a skillful deck, but just watch what he pulls off. Like, of course, he's drawing a bunch of cards. He Quasars him, alright? He's already got rid of a card with the Omega, right? So you're like, alright, how much better is it going to get? Just wait and see how much better it gets. Because you can see he's got one Omega, a triple Omega, god dang, dude. And then he goes for a Trish on top of all of that. Then he can Level Eater, and then he's going to Mizuki, and then he brings back that. And then he goes ahead and makes a Leo. It's like so disrespectful, dude. I don't even need to finish you off, man. It's just... it's so good, and that was without Soul Charge too. Like when I heard what he made, I was like, oh, it's probably another Soul Charge video, because you know I know a lot of you guys don't like seeing Soul Charge when they make like a crazy field, right? But like the guy had triple Omega, and then he trished him, and then he Quasared him, and then he summoned a Leo. Like I don't even know. Like, is this real life? That was an amazing replay, Riven. You're the type of player that keeps me interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Very, very awesome stuff indeed. But anyways, I know a lot of you guys want the deck profile, so I got it for you boys. Anyways, let's go and jump into it. I'm going to say keep in mind that this is a very skillful deck. Not necessarily, I don't know if I like the word skillful. I like it more so like you have to have the knowledge to play this deck. Otherwise, you're going to be confused on like how to go for certain things. And there's so many combinations. You guys can use the comment section below to talk about the combos or the combo that went off in it. But the main card that's going to that's different here, that we might not have talked about on my channel, I'll talk briefly about the two cards. So SHURANUI Sage, which is the new SHURANUI monster that's coming out. So you can tribute a zombie type monster, special summon one zombie type tuner monster with 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target one of your banished SHURANUI monsters except for itself and special summon it. If you activate this effect while SHURANUI Style Synthesis is on the field, you can target 2 monsters instead. Now, we're not playing that, so that part is kind of irrelevant, but I figure, you know, I'd mention it if someone wants to try out another build. Or if you want to like maybe mix out, you know, take out a card here or there. Next up, we have Jewels of the Valiant. So if exactly one monster is banished from your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can send one monster with a different attribute than the banished monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate its effect once per turn. That's a really, really, really strong card. And obviously through the replay, you guys can see how useful that card was. But anyways, let's go and jump right into the deck profile, and we'll talk a little bit about the deck. So, first off, he's got 1 copy of Garnet. He's got to play the Brilliant Fusion Man. And then we have 3 copies of Mizuki. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, wow, you played 3 Brilliant Fusion with only 1 target. You only need 1 effect to resolve to actually win the game. If some of you guys only like whatever the meta players play, right? Okay, Patrick Hoban did it. So, therefore, I think it establishes more credibility when someone that a lot of you guys understand is a player who's won multiple events. That, you know, sometimes you have to go for the high risk factor. It's risk reward. You don't want to be drawing into Garnets, man, so just 1 Garnet. Then we got 3 Mizuki, 1 Trick Clown, 3 copies of SHURANUI Sage, 3 copies of Unizombie, 2 copies of Lone Flyer, 1 Dandelion, 1 Plex Spreader, 1 Level Eater, 1 Jet Seacron, 1 Spore, 1 Glow Up Bulb. And then we got a massive 21 spells, 0 traps. So then we have 3 Instant Fusion. Again, same explanation. You just want to have the highest chance of getting it, because you guys saw what he did. He only needed 1. Like, you don't need more than 1. Like, you're gonna win the game if you're going for like an instant fusion. And he made like triple Omega, and then like he trished the guy and Leo Quasar. Like, absolutely just phenomenal field. Next up, we have 1 for 1. Then there's of course Soul Charge, and then we have 3 Upstart, 1 Foolish, 2 copies of Twin Twister, 3 Brilliant Fusion, 3 Jewels of the Valiant, 3 copies of DDR. So that's why he made the Power Tool Dragon. And some people are like, well, what if you draw the equips? Well, if you draw the equip, then you just activate the equip anyways. and then 1 Refusion. As far as extra goes, we got the Seraph Knight, we have Norden, we have Stardust Cypher Spark Dragon, or Divine Spark Dragon Stardust Cypher in the TCG, and then we have Quasar, Leo, Trish, 3 Omegas, 1 Power Tool, 1 Ancient Fairy, 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, 1 Librarian, 1 Excel Synchron, and 1 Formula Synchron. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on the deck, and if you guys want to elaborate on some of the more extensive combos, you guys can go ahead and do so. But thanks, Raven, for sending in this replay, one of my favorite characters in League of Legends. But anyways, show you guys the support by giving them that like button a titty slap. It's been your boy Smith, signing out.